ready. I'll need this. You ready? You coming?
I have to go get pants.
Get pants. We're going?
I gotta put on pants.
Long pants? Yeah, I got it right. Today we're gonna try the most extreme sports of all extreme sports at Camp Woodward.
So extreme right now. You ready for this?
This helmet looks good. I brought an apple to make friends with my horse.
Okay. Well, once you pick your horse, you can feed it to him.
Sweet. How do I watch? I've never sat on a horse before.
Okay. And then he's old.
Oh!
All right, and then also over here, Charlie.
You dropped it. I hope you like it.
This one right here.
Oh! I'm sorry.
Oh,
You got it.
There you go.
You got it. What's his name?
This is McCabe.
McCabe.
There you
Nice.
go. Yep.
Horses are so pretty.
That's me.
Don't eat me.
Pretty chill as well.
He is.
Oh, his lip. Look at that lip. So how do I do this?
Your left foot's gonna go up here. Your left hand up there, and you're gonna swing up.
Okay.
Right? Just so majestic.
Oh.
There you go. Good job.
Whoa, this is so cool. Dom, you're looking so handsome on that horse.
The horse is doing all the work.
Yeah, that is true. McCabe's a pro?
Here. Yeah. You just have to pay attention to what he's doing because sometimes he will just kind of wander off the path, and that's when you have to steer. And Jordan's gonna show all that.
But that's kind of what I do as well. I wander around a lot.
Yeah.
So I might just go with McCabe.
You're a good match.
Jason McCabe disappeared for 3 hours in the forest.
Django.
Deserving.
Alrighty.
All right, McCabe, we got this.
Go have fun, alright?
Whoa. Of course my horse is just gonna go and drink. Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, he needs a drink. Alright. Everybody's leaving, McCabe just needs a second. I feel like I'm in a movie. All of my childhood heroes like Marco Polo, guys like Indiana Jones and cowboys and stuff, they all know how to ride a horse. So I always felt like becoming a man, I should learn how to ride a horse. So I'm excited that I'm actually getting some experience. This weird thing inside me that is like, if I'm ever in an emergency situation and there's a horse, I want to just like be able to jump on it and ride off and like save the woman of my dreams or something. Whoa, we're going to water. Oh. We're gonna go left. We're gonna go left. McCabe, we're gonna go left. No, what did you say? Okay, so we're gonna try and run. Ooh. It gets so bouncy, I almost fell off to the side at one point. I'm trying to like roll my hips a little forward, so I'm really on my ass. Yeah, so you have to kind of keep your balls in the front so you don't bounce on them. That's what I just learned. Okay, I'm just gonna go with whatever happens. Whoa, branch! Whoa. Oh no, oh no. McCabe, thank you so much. Oh. Aww.
That canter was sick.
Yeah, when we run fast, holy shit, like bouncing, almost fell off to the side. Marquisa got like a lead as well. I'm like, no shit.
I kept having like a flash to every movie ever where I've seen someone riding a horse.
It's alright, time for breakfast. What's happening? Oh, we're just training, man.
Oh, Let's see a cork.
I mean, it's Alfred Sky. What do you expect?
The weekends at Camp Woodward are kind of slow because that's when the kids from last week leave and the kids from the next week come in, so there's really nothing going on, which is great for us because we're really beaten up after like a week of sessioning the parks and the gyms and everything. So it was really good to give our bodies some time to rest, just do some chill stuff, stretch, roll out our muscles, and really take care of ourselves. It's also a time where we will get a bunch of work done. Right now is the time where we have to start all the designs for next year's 2017's summer and winter collection, because usually the process from an idea of a product to having the finished product in our hands takes at least 6 months, because first we'll need to come up with the idea and decide exactly what we want, decide on the fabrics, the cut, what print we want, and then also get all the design files ready so we can then go into the factory hopefully around end of October, early November, and give them all the designs so they can then make prototypes. We then, after about a month, get those prototypes to review them, test them, see how they feel, what we like, what we don't like, and usually we make a bunch of changes and fixes to them, which then means we get a second round of prototypes about a month later. Then that usually already puts us at the beginning of 2017. Hopefully the second round of prototypes is perfect when we're super happy with them and they're ready to go. If not, sometimes we have to rush another prototype, or maybe the product won't make it because we're not happy with it yet. Anyway, usually we're happy, which means at the beginning of the year we can order the fabrics for the clothing, which means we have to order a big bulk of fabrics and they will come to Thailand where they get all like cut and assembled and printed on and all made, and that usually takes a few months, which brings us close to release date, which means then we get all the clothing, we get to take photos with it for the store and the lookbooks and get to show you guys everything we made, and then we put it out. Any products we'd like to see? Are there any products we'd like to do again, or cuts that we want to do a variation on? Are there any products we think people want and we can give them? Are there any products we think we can use to like do something that hasn't been done before?
You're worried this as a tall tea will be too, or
I like our tall tea.
I'm happy to experiment on it. In fact, if we're far enough ahead, I lean more towards experimenting because we have that time buffer of like, yeah, let's finish a fucking hat.
Yeah, finish a hat. Quick note, we've been trying to do hats for so long, but it's been really hard to find a factory that makes them, so we're happy. Maybe we're just really picky.
Could be that.
Could be that. But we're trying to get hats. Might be just about another 10 years before we make it.
I think practical, sporting side, but also the still have our stylistic essence on it. Like it still needs to be. We still need to want to enjoy it as a casual piece, even if we're not doing something.
This is let me show you some, it's really exciting. I feel very lucky that we get to do this, and I get super excited about other freerunners dabbling in the world of design and style and clothing and getting creative with it, because I think we have a very unique way of looking at the world, and we get a lot of inspiration from architecture and other people and travel, and there's a lot of interesting things we can do. There's a lot of interesting things we can pull from the fashion world, and that can kind of give freerunning or at least I think make me look the way I feel when I do freerunning. And I think there's also ways that freerunning can influence the fashion world to give it a different meaning and a different feeling and look. And I think a really interesting practicality as well, because what we do needs very unique things in our clothing. Like a lot of times we have longer cuts because the way we hang on something will make our t-shirts right up, so that's why all of our shirts are usually a little bit longer. Or we need our clothing to be like tight in certain places because they can get caught. Other times we like them to be baggy somewhere else because it allows us to move really freely, or because we like the way it flows with the movement and makes our body shape look. I think there's a lot of interesting things that can come from that, and it's really fun to explore that. It's also a really crazy challenge every time we do it, because we're still a small brand. We get to do only very few things. We only get to do like 5 to 10 pieces a year, so sometimes the decision making can be pretty hard, and it's really exciting when we all get to sit together and talk about it and throw our ideas in one pot and play around with it. Yeah, so I'm excited to get this process started, and I hope I can show you some of the steps of it along the way, because it's really an exciting thing to do. Sorry.